What's up, everybody, and thanks for joining me for another video. Today we're going to talk about some of the changes that I made yesterday. Starting right here with the Drosera Regia Bowl 16-inch. I put these two side by side. I want them to start spreading throughout the bog. And they were having a little bit of trouble where they were, getting acclimated, but I stuck them underneath a new light, and now they are thriving. We got several new leaves coming in on the little one here in the front. And on the back side there, that big leaf has shot up since, I want to say, since about last Saturday. So within about 48 to 72 hours, the new leaves are already starting to come back in. And it's rather outstanding. And then going over, here's another change I had to make, giant kudo. I had to put all three of them in one pot to make some room. There's a little division back there. Mother plant looking outstanding, and that is division number 2. Drosera capensis Baines Kloof thriving, so much new growth. Actually, this whole bog here is thriving. Capillaris, intermediate red form there in the back. Here's an overhead shot. Drosera Bog 3, that was the one I was having all the problems with the root growth. This one here has some new growth coming in, as you can see. New growth coming in on red form. It'll soon start to turn red once it gets more leaves on it. On the back side there, I have another flower stalk. And that one there is going to be off the red form. It's a little one, so we're hoping that it'll actually sprout. And as you can see, the capillaris are doing well. The capillaris, though, there was only a handful of them that seemed to be doing well. Everything else seemed to be struggling a little bit. But we're happy to see the new growth coming in. There's that red form flower stalk I was just telling you about. And again, we want to get another one. But on the back side there, there's also another flower stalk. Again, more flower stalks there. That's Scorpio in the middle, spoon-fed, and there is a Baines Kloof right there with Diflora Giant coming in there from the roots. Here's another Stellenbosch. I gave it a bug yesterday. Looking great. Darlingtonia doing outstanding. The cobras are starting to stand, as well as Heliumphora. All the pitchers are starting to pop open, and it's going to be soon time to replant it. Got some new moss I'm going to add to that as well from a friend of mine. As we proceed to shelf next, we have the Carboni Identi and all the Pinguicula. Utrick Bog in the back, all the BFT seedlings, and then my 2 recoveries here, Genome Project. Both of them were struggling. They, again, were a part of Drosera Bog 3. Not sure exactly what happened, whether it was root growth, humic acid burn, whatever the case was. But we're going to bring them back here. If they die, they'll come back from the roots. Not a big deal. But hopefully we can just get them recovered from where they're at. As you can see, there's the smaller one and the big one right there. I got a couple more seedlings off to the left. Here's some Pinguicula, the Aphrodites. A couple small ones, the big one there in the back. But what I noticed is new growth coming in on the Alfred Lau as well. You can see the new leaf popping in right there. Another couple Aphrodites. And then, again, the Carboni Identi doesn't like a lot of heat. So both of these lights here are 42 watts. So I went in and stuck it under here. Kind of cool it off just a little bit. Starting to put on some new traps there. I love this fly trap. In the back, Utrick Sandersoni. Couple recoveries in there. The Capillaris there in the middle was a part of Drosera Bog 3. Went ahead and stuck it in here under some lower light. As you can see, there's some moss growing. A couple Stylidium. Little white flowers of the Utrick showing up. Coming around over here, there's 2 more Stylidiums. And another Capillaris. Over here to Drosera Bog 4. This is the long one. This is Scorpio. Several flies that it's caught since I put it outside for the acclimation process yesterday. And new growth and a new bloom. Here's Orange Sherbert. This thing is doing great. And it's really starting to orange up too as it stays under the light. Decomb red form. Got a bloom coming in on that. And all kinds of new growth. Stellenbosch mom. This is the mother plant I divided the others from. Gonna keep it in here permanently. Next up, we have Drosera Bog 1. And this one has the Californica in it. A little bit of die-off because it was shipped, but we got some new growth on it. Another intermediate red form there. And the back Botrybiae and Lotus Eater coming back from the roots, and it's coming back fast. I can't wait to see it. Drosera Bog number 5. This is the Capillaris, or excuse me, the Capensis alba, spoon-fed, and rotundiflora. And that one just popped up with the Darlingtonia, so we went and stuck it over here so we can get some more growth. Drosera Bog 5, all Capillaris. Some of these are the recoveries from Drosera Bog 3, and I got another little thicket of intermedia in there. Doing well, gonna bring them all back to sufficient form. Some blooms coming in as well. So, keeping an eye on this. Moving over. Another Diflora Giant and a baby Stellenbosch. There's actually 3 Diflora Giants coming in over here, so happy to see that as well. The 1-year-old Regia, the big guy, still in recovery. Got some new growth coming in. Some collector Venus flytraps, Orango here in the front. Sunrise, and then in the back, BO1 with outstanding coloration on the traps. The 2 Spiralis. The one there on the right was having some trouble because it was lost in the mail for 18 days, but 2 new leaves coming in there. And this one is producing accordingly as well. Backside here, Akai Ryu, AR Werewolf. These are my purple traps, and of course it has a little baby candy cane in there with it. Look at the bloom on the Botrybiae there. But everybody's doing extremely well. Very happy to see it. Want to thank you for joining us for another video today. Please subscribe and like, follow, and we'll see you guys next time.